here at QVC, we present a lot of designer jewelry, and then we also create our own lines of jewelry. In this case, it is something that QVC, our designers here, did themselves in response to the huge craze that had erupted over these dangling charm bangles that so many of you collect and wear in mass on the wrist and really use them to kind of like identify yourself or gift to others because they're deeply meaningful. The difference between Extraordinary Life, which is what you're looking at here, and the charm bangles that you will see elsewhere is that more likely than not, the ones you see elsewhere are base metal. In other words, they're not precious metal. They have a tendency to turn and tarnish, or the finish on them will wear off very quickly. However, they are often at a price tag higher than what you're seeing on your screen, especially now. I was one of the privileged firsts to present this to you back when it was at the price tag of nearly $140, which is what QVC's price is, not now. Now it is $69.86 on 5 easy pays of $13.97. That is for the set of 3 that come with individual gift boxes. I'll take you through your choices, and then we'll talk about what each of those mean and some of the differences between one and the next. So we will start right here, which is we're going to go with the sunshine choice first. And in that one, you will see a summer theme, you will see sunflowers, sunshine, and in every one, you're going to have kind of like a larger or flagship charm, and then smaller ones on either of the remaining 2. And I will take you through each of these separate of the display so you can get a better look. This is the most limited choice. Oh my gosh, only 200 remain here. It's not coming back, no reorder. Next up is your music choice. Music is key. And when we move down, you'll see the music notes there. I always joke and say that my daughter would be able to actually tell me what those music notes mean because she can read music and I cannot. And there is the cutout music charm. Life is a song, love is the music. Beautiful. Next up is your cross. Okay, nearly every time that I present this set, the cross choice is the most popular, or it used to be actually the cross and the angel. The angel is sold out. And of course, it's the most popular because it is the most significantly spiritual, inspirational, especially at this time of year as we celebrate the holidays and Christmas. Here it is. You'll see cross motifs on every single charm, but you will also see hearts and ribbons and music and keys. Look how ornate these are. These are all in 925 sterling silver. The bangle, the charms, everything. Next up is your moon choice. I would love the idea of combining the sunshine and the moon. And the theme of this one is, I love you to the moon and back. And I will show you that inscription if we don't see it here. You see the rocket ship, the star, and the key. There it is, I love you to the moon and back, perfect. And this is another limited choice. I feel strongly like this is kind of the home stretch in our presentations on this. Finally is the compass. And I always share my personal story on this one. My daughter and I are travel addicts and are just filled with wanderlust. We're always talking about where we're going to go next. And that is something that we share. And it is not uncommon for her to come home from school one day and me just to tell her, you know, all right, pack a bag, 2 days, we'll figure it out when we get there. And so on there, you'll see the bicycle, you'll see the compass, you'll see that travel motif. Especially at this time of year, I think that's a beautiful, beautiful concept. All right. In every single choice, couple things you need to know. First of all, one size fits virtually everybody. Smaller wrists, larger wrists, and it works like this. It is not a rigid bangle that you have to force over that larger part of your hand. Instead, it works on this kind of bounce back mechanism where there's a wrapped coil on either end in sterling silver, but left open enough that you basically just pull it open, but when you let it go, it will always bounce back. So when we pull it to its widest, it's easily 8.5-inch wrist or better. And when we bounce it back, the charms dangle down and it accommodates any wrist. My wrist is 6.5 inches, so I have a lot of extra room there, but it's a bangle with charms. I don't mind that it has that extra room. Something else to let you know. They all come gift boxed with individual boxes. So where it says Extraordinary Life on the exterior, you will slide out each of the individual boxes. And when you open them up, not only is the bangle there, but a verbal motif to explain to you the theme of the bracelet as well. So you can break these up individually and gift them individually, but when you do the math there. We're looking at $23 and change for a sterling silver cast piece with individual charms, and you get the entire set. Deanna, did you hop on board this kind of train this collection of these charm bangles?
Yes, I did.
It took me a few months. Like I first started to see them come out and I was like, yeah, that's really, really cute. When I realized this wasn't a quote trend that was gonna like go away.
Yep.
People collect these because they tell a story. I know that our host Jane Brown has many of these, and she doesn't just love them for what they mean, she wears them in a particular order. Because they tell a story throughout her whole life, and they represent her daughters and different loved ones in her life. So that is why, as a presenter of jewelry, I get so passionate about these in particular, because it's jewelry with meaning. When we talk about pieces that have gemstones and carat weights and gold and platinum, I love all of that. It's luxury. But when we have pieces that cut to the heart of us, sunshine, because you're gifting it to somebody who is that ray of sunshine maybe on your darkest day, or the compass, because you've got that friend or that sister or you who loves travel so, so much, and you want to be reminded.
I think I need that one.
You need that one? Yeah. Where are you going to next, Deanna? Like,
I don't know.
All right, well, if you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Back to Europe.
Back to Europe.
Italy, yeah.
Well, I love that you just said Europe. I'm going to go to 15 different countries. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me give you just a close-up of one of these. I know I don't have time to take you through on every single one of them. But let me give you a close-up of, okay, this is the music one. Because I don't have time to show you every single one, but your larger charms are going to be inscribed on both sides, even the smaller charms that come with them. So here I am wearing the set of 3. If you only ever wear one at that price tag, you've probably beaten the price of many of the designer ones in base metal. Those are the ones that aren't going to look like this a year from now. And this looks like this a year from now and beyond. So 1 or 2 sets, break them up as gifts, wear them yourself, and do it while you can, because it's not going to be reordered. Only 100 remaining in that sunshine choice. And remember, at clearance price, we're kind of in the home stretch. J326008 is now more than half